A7 Lite and how I use it. Quick little review of something that I had laying around in my house for at least 2 years, and I really put it to use in a good way and not really expecting what I think I could get out of it. So it was the Samsung Galaxy A7 Lite, and I have to say, this thing is actually pretty good for 2024. I don't primarily use it as a tablet of choice because I've been Macified. So I use Macs as my ways of communication, phone, tablet, and computer as well. So I was using it as a microphone for the lav mics that I use. Whenever I need more talent to have more lavs or there's more people in an interview, I need another sound source for the audio to record into whatever cameras that I have. I don't have a digital recorder to separate those mics. I use a tablet whenever I'm gonna have more talent on set or there are more people to be interviewed on a set of a interview podcast or whatever. These mics definitely come in handy, but it needs more outputs or something to feed the info into. If I have it on one camera, it just gives me the ability to have two talents on one input going in. So long story short, I just have to put more of these into something. So the tablets became the choice of which I use it for. But I had an incident where I recently broke my phone and my phone had all my music in it. And because of that, I needed something to carry my days, my long days at work, and I need music. So I decided to let me see what this little thing could do for, just one day. I put Apple Music in it and it worked very well, as it should. But I actually decided to play around with the camera features and a few other things to see what it could do. And I was pretty impressed at the longevity of it. Would I use it as a camera on set? Definitely not. But some of the pictures were impressive, as well as some of the features that came into the camera, like the portrait mode. Not close to iPhones, sorry. It did a decent little job playing with it around at work. I got to play with it just to see what I could get out of it. And it was cute. For the battery life, I have to say, it gave my iPad a run for its money. The iPad will go dead very quickly, 3 days without recharging, and I played it at my job consecutively. The other one that I have right now is actually recording all the audio into it that you're hearing from this mic right now. The other one, it says miscellaneous because that's what it's just basically for. Great on Wi-Fi. Since it's an Android-based system, it's easily linked to my Google accounts. Really love it, so whenever I'm done with the audio that I would use on here, instead of Bluetoothing it to any device, it's not Mac, it's not as suave as Macs would if it were for the iPad, because I use the iPad for that as well. All of my tablets gets used as vocal recorders for my set whenever I think I need them. And most of the time, I don't really need them all the time, but on low budget, minimal budget sets and projects, sometimes people come and ask me if I have lavs, and I happen to have them, but the recipe to make sure that the audio goes into them, tablets actually, or phones actually really help. So these tablets really here help me grandly. One is recording right now, and the other one is this is the one I take to work with me. So these come in handy, I'm telling you. I'm not even going to get into a whole review on gestures and how I got very used to it. Right now, it's outperforming my iPad, and I hate to say that. The iPad's fine. Maybe it's just time for an upgrade. Who knows? This is what I think of the Samsung Galaxy A7 Lite. I think it's a really good bargain for the buck. Get you one if you need one.